Hey, this is Jeff Karras, your behavior guy. I am back. So today I want to talk about how to teach and model a strategy to help your child, your student, have self-discipline, because that is something that is going to go very far with them in their life, because we need to learn how to be disciplined and how to have self-discipline, because the adults will not always be there to be the ones to say, hey, you shouldn't do that, you should do this. Right? We want to help them become independent with that self-discipline. So what I have for you today is a little bit of a visual that could help in that area. And you could create something like this. This is very simple, very easy visual, but I'll now. So this poster just helps the student discipline self. And we use this with elementary age students. You can make it a little bit higher, older students, but just gives them some steps. So number one, stop and think. 2, ask yourself, is this a smart, positive choice? And then 3, choose the choice to help you be. So that visual is very quick, very simple, has very basic graphics, because we want to keep the wording to a minimum. We don't want to put too many words in there and kind of over simulate them to get lost in the wording of it. Pick words that you know your child, you know your student can understand. But then that visual was something that in a classroom, we could teach that to students. At home, you could hang it up and you could go through that to help model what self-discipline looks like. Now, obviously, just that poster is not going to change anything, but now it's the work you do with it. So you have your visual, then you take that visual, and what you're going to do is you're going to find situations where you can role play that situation with your child or with students and refer to that chart. So what I might do is maybe create a situation when I know that my child or my student is in a good headspace, so they're not upset, they're not angry, and we can go through and practice that so it becomes habit. So what I might do is give them a situation. Hey, let's pretend this was happening. Now let's think, what can we do in this situation? So there's somebody who's being rude to us. So we might stop and think and say, what are some choices here? And they might give you a couple examples, and then ask yourself, is that a good choice? Is that a positive choice? And then pick the best choice that's right for you. And then we can do that and model role play that. This visual helps them refer to it. So then when you do see them in a situation that is challenging, you can go back to that visual and say, remember, stop and think. And you could use that as a quick little reminder, and then they can go through those steps. Practicing these, though, is key. So a quick little visual like that can help your child, your student, in disciplining themselves. All right, this is Jeff Karras, your behavior guy. I'll see you later.